Hello everyone! For today's video, I'm going to be showing you the process of what I come up with for a submission for Lady Gaga's newest contest that she's partnered up with Adobe for, and essentially it's based off of her newest album Chromatica, and we are challenged to come up with something that is related to Chromatica and what Chromatica means to us. I won't go into too many details. I'll leave the link below if you guys are interested in submitting something, and let's get this challenge started. Now, of course, while doing this challenge, I had to listen to Lady Gaga, her newest album, which inspired me even more to come up with what I came up with. And it was interesting to see even what Chromatica was behind, the meaning behind it was really interesting, which it's supposed to be based off of chromatic, which is encompassing all the colors and all of the sound waves, which I thought was really cool. And that inspired me to come up with something quite vibrant. Now for the submission, we are supposed to use one of the assets that they provide for us. You can use as many as you like, but you have to at least use one. And I ended up choosing this image because I thought it was very powerful and prominent. And as you can see, most of the work that I do for this art piece is on Photoshop, although I did use a little bit of help from Procreate, as you can see with that fun marble imagery there. I ended up playing around with the marbling and the liquify tool on Procreate. I have a tutorial for that. If you're interested, I can link that below. And so I use this marbling image that I created on Procreate, and I use that to make mixer brushes in Photoshop. As you can see, the little circular, those fun little circular little pieces there. I mean, I could just plot them on as circles or play around and actually like drag it along and use it as an actual brush. So that was a lot of fun, and I can actually link that below for you if you guys are curious about how to use a mixer brush. And for the most part, I ended up playing around with the hue and saturation in Photoshop to create something pretty fun. And as you can see, I went a little bit carried away with the hue and saturation. I went a little bit crazy and wild because, you know, I just like had a lot of fun playing with the vibrancy as well, and the color just grabs your attention. And I ended up looking back at some of this and I was like, whoa, this is a lot of color, kind of crazy, but I feel like this challenge is called to be a little bit fun and crazy. So there you have it. Now, as you can see, I experimented a lot more than I thought I would, but of course it's a fun kind of challenge, so I went a little wild and crazy with it. And I ended up clearing out the background, making a mask, and wanting to put a kind of fun gradient in the background. I used a freeform gradient from Illustrator. I just made a rectangle and plopped that in the background, as you will see. And I just made circles and made a freeform gradient, plopped that in as well from Illustrator into Photoshop. And I also used those circular freeform gradients as mixer brushes. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, comment below and let me know which one of my variations you like the most.